Good morning, you guys. It is 11:21 and today's video, obviously, as you guys saw, is going to be 24 hours with a newborn. Probably not a full 24 hours. It's just going to be honestly like a day in my life with the newborn. I don't know if I'll do the full 24 hours until tomorrow, but we'll see how it goes. Zena's in the cage right now. That's why she's crying. I have to attend to the baby and then I got to attend to her. So that's what you hear. Anyways, good morning. I haven't talked to you guys at all since I've had the baby. I've been wanting to do this video for so long. Honestly, I was gonna do it the first week that I brought her home, but I was just still getting used to shit. I'm still getting used to like her and like everything, like the feeding schedule and everything. I was like, what better way than to go ahead and get this video. Not that like anybody being in the house would distract me, because I could still record, but I was like, fuck it, like why not? I know, here. I'm a mother. So she woke up, honestly, I've been up since about 7 in the morning because I fed her at 7. It hasn't even been a full 3 hours, so I honestly don't know why she's so damn hungry, but my baby be hungry, so I be feeding her like every 2 to 3 hours. But I've been up since 6 o'clock in the morning. I just didn't start the video because her dad was in the bed sleeping, like everybody was sleeping in the house, and I was honestly just drained. Like I didn't even have the energy to pick up the camera, and I wanted to proper video, so I wanted to like get the shower in, make the bed and all that, and obviously I couldn't do that because he was still asleep. But yeah, it's 11:21. I was able to wake up, make my bed. I took a shower. I haven't put my clothes on yet because, as you guys heard, she was hungry. She started crying. But after I fed her at about 9, she ended up going down for a nap, so that's what you guys saw. She was sleeping from like 9 to 11 until she was hungry again. So that's why I was able to do like what I had to do. I have to wash bottles, so once she's done eating, I'm gonna burp her and try to put her down for a nap because I have to wash bottles, I need to put clothes on, and I need to eat something for myself because I'm starving and I haven't ate anything at all. And I just want to clean up a little bit. Kind of want to like reorganize her diaper cart because it's looking a little crazy. And once she wakes up from the nap that she's about to go down for, I'll probably end up giving her a bath because she does need a bath. And what else? I think that's it. We'll just see where the day takes us. But how are you guys doing? I miss recording so much. I've been wanting to record, like I said, for literally the past 3 weeks. It's just like things have been so hectic. I really wanted to do it for the first week because like it was like real deal, like newborn. I mean, she's still a newborn. Like she's literally only 3 weeks old. She's a newborn. But I wanted to do this my first week home, but like I said, it was just so hectic. There was so much going on, so that's why I didn't do it. Baby girl is still a newborn. She's still a newborn, so we're good to go. Usually she lets me take a shower, put clothes on, and do everything, but usually her dad is here, so good burp. Usually her dad is here, so I'm able to do all of that, but her dad isn't here this morning, so the clothes are right in front of me. I just haven't put them on. But I was able to do my hair and brush my teeth and take a shower, so I'm grateful for that. And honestly, you guys, since I've had her for these 3 weeks, she's such a good baby. Like, we'll get more into like talking about motherhood and all of that like later on in the video, but I love her so much. I do want to put these clothes on and give her a bath, but I'll give her a bath a little bit later. I actually recorded a day in my life for TikTok yesterday. I don't know when I'm gonna post it, but I did record. But it's TikTok, so it's not much, you know what I mean? It's not much that I can add into the video. Literally not wearing anything cute at all. I'm actually gonna take her and put her in her bouncer right now, so that I can get myself started with something to eat because I am starving. Like, I'm literally so hungry. I'm coming, baby. I am coming. Hey, what's the matter? Huh? What's the matter? You thought I left you? I didn't leave you. My baby does not like affection. I don't know why. She doesn't like it. Honestly, I really don't know why. Baby, you like this. Starving. And bless you. Bless you, baby. And just like that, she's in. I got her buckled in. It's actually, that is the Baby Delight. Gosh, what is that shit called? It's the Baby Delight Lounger Jumper. I don't even know what the hell it's called. Hold on, let me get my glasses. I don't know what I'm eating. I don't know what I'm eating. If you know, you know. The little Jimmy Dean pancake wrapped up sausage things. Bustin'. I had to wash lots of bottles actually. This in the microwave it goes. I don't even know how long to put it for. I'm gonna just put it for a minute and 50 seconds. I have to cut up. I have some produce that I actually, Zena, get out of my baby's face. I have some produce that I actually have to cut up. Like, I have to cut up this pineapple today, this watermelon, and I have to cut up a fucking cantaloupe. I ate really quickly and then I came in the room. She was showing signs of still being hungry, so I poured another ounce for her, and she drank it, and now she's taking a nap on the bed, literally right next to me. But I have to wash bottles, and what else? That's really it. I just have to wash some bottles, and when she wakes up I'm gonna give her a bath, and that's pretty much it. I don't have to do much right now. I'm just chilling, but I do have to wash some bottles, so I'm about to get up in a second and go wash some bottles. So okay, let's talk about breastfeeding first. When I gave birth to her, or before I gave birth, when I was pregnant, I knew that I wanted to breastfeed. Like, I had it in my mind that I wanted to breastfeed, whether it be like pumping or just like on the boob. Like, I knew I wanted to do that. And then she was born. When she was first born, the nurses would help latch her onto my boob, but she still wasn't doing it. Like, it was like very hard for her to latch on, and it came to a point where I was so frustrated because like she was hungry and she was showing so many signs of her being hungry, but she wouldn't latch onto my boob. And she wasn't latching on, and she was hungry, and I was just getting so frustrated. So while I was in the hospital, I was just like, give me the formula. Like, just give me the formula, because she's hungry, she's not latching on, like so many things are going wrong. And then when I was in the hospital, I tried to pump and nothing was coming out, obviously. And obviously that's like okay for the first few days. Like, it's gonna take a few days for milk to come out, but I was in the hospital for 5 days, which is very crazy because usually people stay for like 2 days or 3 days, but I was in the hospital for 5 days. I don't know, I just got so frustrated while I was in the hospital between pumping and formula feeding, and breastfeeding. So I was feeding her formula, but I talked to the nurses, and like they told me, you know, like you can always try when you go home, whether it be putting her on your boob or just pumping. Like, there's different ways that you can try to give her your breast milk. If you hear her, she's making noises. But so I came home, she wasn't latching on, and then it came to a point where I was literally sobbing because like she wasn't latching on to my boob, and it was just so frustrating because I wanted that like one-on-one time with her. Like, even if it was just for a few months, like I wanted to have that, like, you know what I mean? Like, I wanted to have that with her. Wasn't latching on. I was trying all the different ways, like her feet behind me, her head in front, this way, like everything. I was trying to do everything that the nurses taught me, and nothing was working. So then I started pumping, and I was still formula feeding at this point. Like, in my head, I had it to where I was just gonna combination feed like formula and breast milk, because for one, I wasn't producing enough milk to even be able to feed her every 2 to 3 hours. Like, it just wasn't, that was not possible with my breast milk only. Like, I just was not producing a lot, so I just couldn't even do that. But I wanted to give her the breast milk still, so I was like, I'm gonna formula feed and breastfeed. And then I don't know, like for the first 2 weeks it was working. Like, I was, you know, pumping, giving her my milk and all of that. And then on the like last week, like sometime last week, like right, like I want to say like starting Friday, I just started getting so frustrated. And then like, I don't know, that I really don't know what it was. It was just like frustration just like got the best of me. And then because when I would pump, it wasn't like a lot, and I was getting frustrated with myself. And I just got to a point where I was just like, fuck this. Like, I'm getting mad at myself because I'm not producing a lot of milk like I see on TikTok with all these moms who are producing all this milk. But it's also my fault because I'm not pumping a lot. And it was just so much like on my mind, and I was just like, fuck this. Like, I'm done. Like, I'm not even gonna keep trying. I'm just gonna stick to formula feeding her and call it a day. Like, I'm not gonna keep stressing myself out about it. So that's really where I am with the whole breastfeeding thing. I couldn't breastfeed, like latching her onto my boob, which it makes me so sad because I really wanted that, like I said, that one-on-one time with her for the first few months. I mean, I wish I could show you guys me trying to latch her onto my boob. It doesn't work. Like, she doesn't want it. And then when she's hungry and she's screaming and crying for a bottle and I try to put her onto my boob, it's like World War III. Like, she's so mad. She's screaming at the top of her lungs. She'll put the boob in her mouth and like spit it out and just start crying and screaming and crying and screaming. And it frustrates me because I'm just like, I'm trying to feed you and you don't want it. And then I get to a point where I'm like, okay, well, you're hungry, so I have to feed you something. So I'm going to feed you formula because that's the easiest thing to feed you. So that's kind of where I'm at with that. Kudos to all the moms who breastfeed and pump every 2 hours or however it is. But I tried, and it's just like, I know some people are gonna be like, bitch, you barely tried. But I did try. But I can't sit there and like stick to one thing. Like, no, I'm gonna only give her breast milk when I'm barely producing breast milk and she won't latch onto my boob. How am I gonna do that? You know what I mean? My baby has to eat. So like, fed is best. I've always agreed with fed is best. I did want to do breastfeeding for obvious reasons, but like, it is what it is. I have a small tiny freezer stash. When I say tiny, it's literally probably like 7 frozen bags of 4 ounces of milk that I'm literally saving for a rainy day, like in case she ever gets sick or her skin breaks out. I can give her a, you know, a breast milk bath. Like, I've got such a tiny freezer stash, and that was pretty much it. And then I haven't pumped or tried anything ever since. So I don't know if it was a breast pump, I don't know what it was, I don't know. I don't even want to stress myself out about that, because the first week, like, I was so stressed. Like, as far as motherhood, I love it so much. I don't want to say I never could picture myself loving something this much, because I obviously have seen a bunch of mothers in my life, a bunch of mothers in my family. So I see the love that they have for their kids, and like my mom, her love for us. I never pictured myself like not being a mom, because I've always wanted to be a mom, but like I never pictured myself like really doing it. Like, I'm really a mom. Like, before I had her, when I first had her, I was literally crying to my boyfriend, and I was like, I'm so scared. I don't know what to do. I don't know what I'm gonna do. And he would be like, what do you mean? Like, what do you mean you don't know what to do? And I'm like, because like, I don't know how to be a mom. I don't have much experience with babies. Like, I have a nephew, but like, you know what I mean? Just so many things that I don't know. And if you're a first time mom, then like, you can agree and you understand what I'm saying. And he was just like kind of talking to me, because I don't know if you guys know, but my baby daddy, her dad, he has a kid. He has a daughter as well. He has a 3-year-old daughter. So she has a sister, a 3-year-old sister. So he isn't new to this. Like, he kind of knew, you know what I mean? Like, how to deal with the newborn, how to deal with a baby and all of that. So he kind of just like pep talked me. Every time I would say I was scared, he kind of always like gave me a pep talk and told me like, basically what anybody would tell you, like, it's scary, but you're gonna do it. And like, the mom instincts kick in. And when I tell you, like, if you're a first time mom or you're pregnant and you never had a kid before and you're scared, I promise you, I was scared so badly. Like, I had so many different fears. Like, what if she chokes? I can't let her sleep without me being up. And you know, just so many things. Like, what if she's screaming and crying? I don't know what to do. But it's just like, I promise you, as soon as you push that baby out, you know what to do. It's like, it's crazy, like the way God just like forms us as women. Like, we really know what to do. Like, what won't he do for real? Because it's just so crazy to me. Like, the minute she was born, instantly I knew exactly what to do. Like, I was like, give me her, I know what to do. Like, she was like, she needed to burp, or she was throwing up, or like anything spitting up, I was like, give me her. Like, I know what to do, give me her, just give me her. Like, no, you gotta do it like this, you gotta do it like that. And it's just so crazy to me, because I'm 3 weeks in now, and I feel like I got it down the fuck pat. Like, I know my baby, she is me, I am her. Like, I know all her cues, I know everything about her, like, just so much. And it's just so crazy to me, because a month ago I was crying at the fact that I didn't know what to do as a mom, and I wouldn't be a good mom. And I'm a damn good mom. I managed to wash the dishes. I changed, as you guys can see. I put my waist trainer on because your girl is finna get back in shape. Mark my words. But put my waist trainer on. I was able to wash her dishes. Wash her bottles. and now I'm feeding her because she was hungry. But I think she's gonna take a nap after this once I'm done feeding her, so I'm gonna put her to sleep. And she did her tummy time and she rolled over. My baby is so strong. But I'm feeding her. It's 2:03. I went ahead, I gave her a bath. You guys saw that. Y'all tell me why when I went to take off her diaper to give her a bath, she pooped, okay? And then when I was wiping her and cleaning her off, she started pooping again. She was pooping in my hand. And then I took the diaper away because I thought she was done pooping, and she wasn't. So I saw her grunting and pushing, and I slipped the wipe under her ass so quick because you're not about to shit on my white sheets. She throws up on them all the time. She spits up on them all the goddamn time, and she's pissed on my sheets before. So I was like, let me do that. But I gave her a bath. I put her clothes to dry because I did wash some of her clothes. So those are drying right now. What else? And I'm just feeding her a bottle. I was able to clean some of the bottle. Oh, I was able to clean all her, wash all her bottles. I'm gonna make some lunch soon. Her dad is on his way home from work now, and I'm gonna make him some lunch, probably eat something myself, hang out with him. I have to go to Walmart at some point because I have to find formula, and I have to get more bottles of purified water that I obviously mix her formula with because I only have 1 gallon left, and I don't have that many formula cans left, so I need to get some. And what else? That's pretty much it. That's what's going on right now. But it is 2:04 and homegirl is eating up her bottle currently. What was I gonna say? Oh, as for bottles, I don't know if you guys are like any of the moms on here that are watching me, but the bottles that I use Dr. Brown's, and then I use Avent bottles, and I use Tommy Tippy. Those are the only bottles that I use. Tommy Tippy, she really likes the Tommy Tippy ones. I've heard like a lot of shit, bad shit about them, and like she likes the Dr. Brown's ones too. The Avent ones I'm not really too fond of, but I think it's just because those are like the bigger bottles, so the milk flow is like a lot quicker, so I have to constantly stop her from drinking because I feel like the milk comes out too fast. So it's not really the bottle, it's just the type of bottle it is. It's better for her when she's older, so like I have to stop it a lot. But the Tommy Tippy one she loves, and her favorite pacifier ever is this pacifier right here, and I believe this is the Tommy Tippy one. Like, we have a bunch of different types of pacifiers. I have this Avent one right here that I actually got from the hospital. I have a bunch of the Tommy Tippy ones, but I haven't given her the other ones yet. I just kept them. And then I have this pacifier. There's literally hair on it, but I have this pink pacifier. And then I have a different one. I don't know where it's at, but like I have different types of pacifiers, and she'll take them, but then she'll spit them out. This is like her holy grail. The Pampers that I'm currently using are the Pampers brand in size newborn. This is it. These are the Pampers that I'm using. Then right now the wipes that I'm using are also Pampers brand. They're the Pampers Aqua Pure. These are them. And I haven't had any bad, like, I don't have any complaints. Actually, I'm lying to you. Huggies, okay, so I was using up all the newborn diapers that I got from the hospital before I started using the Pampers ones. And let me just tell you, Huggies, I don't fuck with Huggies. I don't know if it's like, I don't know what it is, but child, I was using the Huggies ones, and every time she peed or pooped, literally it was like leaking through. And it's not that I kept the diaper on my baby for a long time, because I didn't, but literally every single time she peed or pooped, it was like it was leaking through with the Huggies. So I'm so happy I got rid of all those. I used all of them up because I didn't want to waste them, so I just wanted to use them up. I'm finally using the Pampers ones.